This is my audience. My purpose for being here tonight is to inform you about what dissociative identity disorder is. DID is characterized by the presence of two or more personality traits, two or more personality identities. The way the mind works is always very fascinating. DID is one of my favorite disorders to learn about because it shows just how complicated the brain can be. My name is Cassidy, and today I'm going to be going over what DID is. DID is a rare condition, and it has a heavy effect on people's lives, on those who have its lives. It's caused by early childhood trauma. It has physical effects on the brain, and it has similar traits to other mental disorders. What is DID? DID is a psychiatric disorder characterized by the presence of two or more identities. It used to be known as multiple personality disorder, but was later changed due to the fact that it was a misleading diagnosis. Some symptoms of DID include memory gaps, depersonalization, derealization, sudden emotion shifts, etc. The exact cause is still unknown. In an article published in the 2021 issue of the British Journal of Psychiatry, Antti Reiners and Dick Veltman state, and I quote, "The trauma model states that DID is a severe form of PTSD originating in severe chronic childhood traumatization. The fantasy model suggests that DID is due to suggestion and enactment and is facilitated by high levels of fantasy prone and suggestibility. DID can be treated by psychotherapy." In an article called Multiple Personality Disorder or Dissociative Identity Disorder, Etiology, Diagnosis, and Management, published in the 2023 issue of Curious, Palo Alto, California, Mudit Saxena and their colleagues state, and I quote, "Psychotherapy emphasizes trauma and encourages integration while frequently incorporating talks with the patient's many personality states." DID also shares traits to other disorders. A study was done to determine the similarities with schizophrenia and DID. It was found that both schizophrenia and dissociative identity disorder share the trait of auditory hallucinations. In an article published in the April 2023 issue of the Journal of Clinical Psychology, Martin Dore and his colleagues state, and I quote, "Studies show high frequencies of voice hearing in DID and schizophrenia," end quote. However, DID is a more organized disorder, while schizophrenia is centered more around psychosis. Another study was done and found that DID shares symptoms with avoidant personality disorder. In an article published in the 1999 issue of Psychological Bulletin, Scott Lilienfeld states, and I quote, "Many DID patients meet criteria for avoidant personality disorder," end quote. Some similarities include feelings of inadequacy or not being enough, fear of rejection, etc. Some cases show that those with DID may experience symptoms similar to borderline personality disorder and avoidant personality disorder. Finally, DID has physical effects on the brain. A study was done to examine cortical volume in a patient with DID. It was measured that cortical volume is measured by multiplying cortical thickness, which is the total width of the gray matter in the brain, by the cortical surface area, which is the total surface area of the cerebral cortex. In an article published in the 2018 issue of the Acta Psychiatrica Scandinavica, Ante Reinders and her peers state, and I quote, this multi-center case control study in 75 participants revealed that dissociative identity disorder is associated with significant abnormal cortical volume and with distinct abnormalities with cortical thickness and cortical surface area, end quote. This means that those with DID may be affected differently by their environmental factors. I hope you were able to learn something about DID. Furthermore, the brain is the most complex organ in the human body. It has a fascinating way of protecting us from our past traumas. I hope you guys were able to gain a better understanding of DID. I went over what DID is, what is caused by, the physical effects it has on the brain, and the similarities it has to other disorders. Thank you. This is my audience.